Almighty morning.
Good
It's been a
morning,
while.
everybody.
Has it only been 2 weeks?
It's been a while. Then it was like 2 weeks before that, and
Yeah, we're
but
here and there and everywhere. And yeah.
well, good morning,
Hello,
everybody, or
Curti. Welcome in, Curti.
happy
My name
rising, I
is
should
Abby.
say.
It says Abby, but it is Curti. So hello, Curti. Hopefully, what we have for you today will definitely help you. Curti's going through a lot of things, and I don't know
Oh,
if you remember Curti. She's in India.
I do. She used to come on in the beginning when we first started.
Yeah,
I believe didn't she? Wasn't she pregnant? Oh,
I
good.
don't think you weren't pregnant at the time, were you? I don't think so, but maybe you were.
Okay, I might get her confused with somebody else.
Yeah, I know. We've got a lot of people coming in and from India.
And it's evening in India. Oh, I bet I want to go to India.
Is it around 8 at night? Yeah, Kurti. Kurti,
Pretty,
Kurti.
it's cute.
And thank you for spelling that because a lot of people spell it different ways. So I know I should put that in when you come in. So, but no, not pregnant.
No, okay,
But
she okay. I got her confused with somebody
I
else.
hope
Then
you're
okay.
not pregnant now either, for your sake. So my boys are 6 and
Oh, 6 and 8.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Tanish. Welcome in. Tanish is on my personal page. It's 8:41. Okay. So it is 12 and a half hour difference.
Wow.
Yes.
Very late there.
Yeah.
That's almost my bedtime here in America when it gets to be about 8:30. My eyes are I got to go to an event tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to handle it.
Oh, wow. What kind of
Yeah.
event?
I was invited to go to I think it's like a fashion show type but you can it's a fundraiser. It's through the Wow Factor. They invited me to this exclusive uh, fundraiser in Scottsdale, so I think I'm gonna go
Wow.
mingle. Yeah, you want to go with me? I'm looking for a date.
Unfortunately, I have class tonight. Not
Darn.
unfortunately, but I love my class. You know
I
that.
know, I know. I am looking, and I just saw the invitation yesterday, so I RSVP'd and I did do plus one, and now I'm like, okay, who's going to be my plus one?
Judy.
I am going to call her after the live and see if she'll go with me, but it's such last minute notice. I was going to ask you, and then if you said no, then I was going to ask Judy. So
And
it's okay.
and while we're talking about what we're doing, tomorrow I need a guest for tomorrow. So if anybody's interested in being interviewed tomorrow, love to have you. Yes, Tanish, even you. Um, just telling your life stories and how you're overcoming things. Because I know a lot of us have been through so much, and getting past your adversities is so inspiring to others that whatever we can do to inspire people at this time is needed. And
It's very much needed.
yeah, I'm starting to find positive stories on Facebook. You know, there's usually the mean stories and revenge and all this stuff, but there's one guy that keeps posting some very positive ones, and I make sure that I share those because I'm so tired of all this negative stuff around. That
Oh,
it
I
is
love it.
time to rise above with love and just continue helping others.
Yeah.
So, Claudine, are you ready?
Yeah, let me get the legalities out of the way, and then we can go ahead and jump right in and excuse me, guys, and help Kurti. How about that?
Sure.
Let's see what's going on with her, and then we can jump into what I got going on. But you got well, welcome everyone. Happy day, actually. Happy Tuesday here in America. In Phoenix, Arizona is where I'm located. And then we got Julie in Mesa, Arizona. And welcome to the spiritual show that flows and where you get elevated and downloads and just a lot of good stuff here. We hope. No, what we talk about is for entertainment purposes only. But what we talk about, Julie and I do take it very, very seriously. Okay. And it's only for the people who have the eyes to see it and the ears to hear it. We are not everyone's cup of tea, which is fine. We speak from our own anecdotal evidence of what we've been through. And we are not doctors, nor are we know anything much about the Western medical field at all. Like I said, we just come from anecdotal. I am a medicine practitioner. I'm a dosing specialist for plant medicine. And I help people transfer off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs and alcohol and any kind of addiction, even a food addiction, onto plant-based medicine. I have a healing facility here located in Glendale, Arizona. Judy has a QR code that she can put up of how to get a hold of me if anyone is interested and would like to get a hold of me and use my kind of assistance for help. So that's me. I'll let Judy go ahead and do what Julie. I'm sorry, you guys. I have a very good friend named Judy, so I'm always calling Judy, Julie, and Julie Judy.
And I was named for a lady named Judy. So, well, her name was Julia, but her nickname was Judy.
Oh, so, okay. I'm always calling. I'm always calling Judy, Julie. I'm just. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I do the same thing with my boys too. I call them every name but their true name. Anyways. Yes. So, so there we got all the legalities out of the way, so I don't get in trouble. I do get suspended from this, from YouTube and these social media platforms. So as long as I put that out there, then I seem to be kind of safe, and without me saying any bad words, then I should be okay.
And there's other words we have to substitute too. But that's okay.
There are. It's not very nice when I say bad words, but I just really like to use them. So what has Curtie's got going on? Oh, and today what we're going to talk about, we'll get to Curtie, but today what we're going to talk about, what I would like to talk about is I'm going to talk about holy basil, and I got all mine cleaned up and foraged. I foraged it, got it all cleaned up, got it all put away, and I got it packaged into some capsules. I do have this on my line. So we're going to talk about holy basil. And then I want to talk about why we can't sleep. I want to get into the melatonin, GABA receptors, and pineal gland. Okay. So we'll talk about that today. And so let's go get into Curtie. Curtie, what is going on with Curtie?
A lot of things. Are you posting what you need? What you're asking about? Smoking addictions too? What? Yes, smoking addictions too.
She told me I can come to India. She said I can come to India. She would host me. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might just. I really would love to go to India. I love Indian food. It's one of my favorites.
Yes. I like it too. Okay. Okay. We got people coming in. Hello. Curtie, what are your questions today? What is ailing you today? Are you feeling stronger? How's your husband? Is he getting better? I think it was heart problems, heart attack. Yeah, they had a rough time of it. So hopefully things are working out. And we know there's a delay, so we're just waiting on Curtie to update us. Yes. Feeling happier and stronger. Beautiful. Your energy is more vibrant today than right after has been getting better. Good. And how is his attitude? How is his very serious about shifting? Yes. Okay, beautiful. And what is it about the smoking addiction that you need assistance with? Is it you or somebody else that needs assistance with smoking addictions? See, I don't smoke at all, anything, ever. Yeah, I'll go back to, I'll correct that. For 1 week, when I was, how old was I at the time? Probably 15 years old. So, yeah, she wants to know, am I on the right path? You go ahead and answer that. I know what to tell her, but
Yeah, I don't know much of her backstory or what was ailing her, or but no, she sounds to me. I'm feeling that she seems like she's on the right path. You know, when you learn better, you do better, and that's all really that can be asked of you. You know, if you learn, if you're shown to do that, you need to make changes and you need to do better, and then you don't. That's where things start to get a little, wonky and uncomfortable for you.
and most likely that's why your husband ended up, not your feelings, but why your husband ended up having the problems that he did. Um, and
Oh
you
yeah, because you
said you were,
combine energy.
yeah, you said you were feeling happier and stronger. Okay, so know that you're on the right path. When you're feeling stronger and happier, you are on the right path. And just keep feeling that. If you,
You're doing service to yourself, whatever it is that you're doing. You're listening to what you're supposed to be doing, what path you're supposed to be taking. uh, I always say you are what you eat trash, you're going to feel trash. So that's very important to make sure that you're consuming the high vibrational food that our bodies need. uh, I know that India has mastered vegetarian food. I don't know any culture that has mastered vegetarian food. So I'm just curious, are you a vegetarian?
yeah. And going back to the smoking 2 years back, but now you want to get done with it. Um, that's the first thing. You want to get done with it. What would you suggest for her for stopping smoking?
Oh, that is such a tricky one. Um,
Oh, good. And she started working, so that's making her very happy. She's feeling productive. This is what I'm feeling for her. She's feeling productive. She's feeling seen, that she is contributing. That's what I'm feeling. What
really?
are high vibrational food? Well, vegetable food, and not with a whole lot of heavy sauces and stuff, which India doesn't have a whole lot of heavy sauces. I know that a lot of spices are used, and I love.
Oh, their food is just the best. I eat at an Indian place down the street all the time, and it's actually vegan and vegetarian, and it's the best food in the whole world. I just love it.
She says
But
she's pure veg.
we're,
Yes, that's,
we're both the same. I'm vegetarian too. I
and she hasn't
think
eaten
we just
meat
said,
in years.
huh?
I said, you have not eaten meat in years.
Oh yeah, no, I don't eat meat. I just can't. I haven't had red meat in over 10 years, and I don't think I think last time I had chicken was like 7 years ago. And that
Yeah,
was the last one.
wasn't it when you opened?
Yeah. Yep. That was yep. So it's been about 6 years, 6 years. Yeah. I'm going on my 7th year. So it's been a full 6 years since I've had any kind of meat at all. I wonder if my body's completely detoxed from it.
Okay. Um, Curdy says, I just want to make sure that I continue to work. So I need guidance on that. And then she says, I'm scared of feeling low and weak and stop working. Okay, stop being afraid. Stop thinking of it and keep thinking the positive. I am strong. I am healthy. I am enough. All of those affirmations you need to start. Well, I suggest that you start working on, because if you keep thinking of the opposite, it can return. But if you're thinking positive and just keep moving forward, I think you're going to thrive even more. I know you were surviving, and now you're feeling like you're living again. But work on thriving. That's the big deal. Open your
And if,
mind, heart. Go ahead.
and if you want to quit smoking, which nicotine is such a hard one to get- to quit. I always tell my clients, just start slow and low, because if you just go cold turkey, you're gonna relapse. Nicotine's just got too strong of a hold on you. And I smoked myself for like 13 years. I quit smoking. I haven't smoked in 36 years. It's been since I've smoked. So I
Cigarette.
quit with, yeah, cigarettes. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, no. I quit when I was 30. So it's been 26 years. I'm sorry, 26 years since I've quit smoking. And it was easy for me. I just woke up really one day, and so did my husband. He did it first. He woke up and he said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not smoking, because he didn't like the smell. Neither one of us liked the smell of it. And so he did that, and literally he just quit that day. He fully quit. And like about a couple weeks go by and he's not smoking. He's like, I'm done. And I'm like, well, then I am too. And ever since then, we've never, he was 25 and I was 28. So anyways, but what you can do is to quit smoking is you can start smoking. What helps, and what I do with my clients, is smokable herbs. Kirky, there's Kirty, I'm sorry, Kirty. Um, there's a lot of smokable herbs out there that you can smoke, and they're so much better. And I could teach you how to make your own smokable herbs cigarettes too, because you're in India. So, um, but you can. Okay, so we've got blue lotus is an herb that you can smoke. Lavender is a smokable herb. Marshmallow root is. Let me see. I pulled up a list up here. Catnip.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Gin, and then green tea and ginseng are supposed to help with the cravings for nicotine. There is
What
another
you said
herb,
those
a
two again?
licorice root, huh?
You said ginseng and what else?
Green tea. It really
Okay.
helps bring the cravings for nicotine down. And there's studies on that. There have been studies on that. Licorice root, you can smoke licorice root. There's about 10 mullein. There's mullein, and mullein will help if you do. If you, I make my own smokable. I like to smoke too, Kurt. So, but I don't smoke nicotine at all. But I make my own smokable herbs with all the stuff that I'm talking about right now. And mullein is really good, because if you smoke mullein, that helps clear all of the congestion and anything that is blocked inside of your chest and your lungs. It'll bring it all up. Or you can also drink it as a tea.
Right. And she was talking about smoking them. But yes, consuming it as a tea will help remove the habit of smoking, and it'll give you a different habit, but drinking water, drinking tea is a lot safer
Mm-hmm.
for your body.
Mm-hmm.
And want to go back to that. She said, where did it go? Even my husband just stopped smoking. Okay. And that was because of his heart problems, most likely. And remind him, if he starts getting cravings for it, go back to the ginseng and the green tea to help him with the cravings. Not just you, but
Mm-hmm.
she like drinking green tea. Yes, drinking green tea will help stop the cravings for the cigarettes. How do you make it? That's what she's saying.
What, green tea? how do you make green tea, or how to make the the herbal cigarettes.
Well, the green tea, I'm sure that you guys have a lot of good green tea there.
Yeah, just green tea. Just I think she knows how to make green tea. I think she's talking about the smokable herbs.
Okay. As far as the way forward for your work,
Oh.
what do you get for that? No smokables. You're right. See the smokables. Okay.
Okay. Um,
And the smokables, you just take dried herbs, right? Roll them up, or how do you do that?
So you've got passion flower, you've got lavender, you've got mullein, you've got marshmallow root. I'm trying to think of everything that I put in my those are smokable herbs, okay? For sure, I know those ones are. Those are the key ones. Oh, blue lotus. Blue lotus is another one that I use. Catnip. I know catnip's not just for cats; it's also for smoking for us. So it's actually very beneficial for us. And licorice root. These are all things. Those are smokable herbs. You know what? Google it, and I'm sure you can get a long list of smokable herbs. But those are the ones that I use. Another thing you can do is acupuncture. Acupuncture has a very successful high rate for people who do acupuncture or trying to quit smoking. That really helps because the acupuncture, they'll go into the areas of where you need to release dense energy, which will help you get that energy out that is stagnant, that is probably creating you to want to smoke. Another thing is good for you to learn too is what is it that you're so addicted to when it comes to to smoking? Is it the act itself, pulling, taking a pull, or is it breathing the smoke in, or is it actually the nicotine that you're really addicted to? So when it comes to these, because when it comes to smoking, there's so much involved in it that you actually can be addicted to. And black pepper oil, if you get black pepper oil and just smell that, that sometimes will help you too. That's another modality that I use that seems to work for some people too, is smelling black pepper essential oils. Which will also make you sneeze. Yeah, but it will also make you kind of sneezy, but it works. So it's a weird one, but I know people who have used it, use that spice to help get them to quit smoking. And the ones that I know, they were smelling it, and they were like sticking the black pepper on, like, their drinks or foods and stuff like that. So, and what was the other question? What about work?
Yeah, work.
Yeah, just don't overwork yourself, do everything in moderation.
Oh,
I calm down with smoking. Okay. It sounds like you just need to switch that routine into something more healthy.
yeah. And to calm down, of course, lavender is really good for calming.
Well,
So smoking lavender.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about should I talk about holy basil, or should I just get?
Sure. You can talk about holy basil.
Or should we just get into? That's exactly what I'm talking about, is calming the mind. Melatonin, GABA receptors. So that's all part of your nervous system. That's all hooked up to your nervous system. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about holy basil and how that can help you, okay? And I know, I'm almost positive you have access to holy basil. You should have, I'm hoping that it's very available to you in your country, because it's not here in America. It's not so available to us. Basil is, but holy basil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we were to go to the store and you were to find holy basil, it'd be quite expensive. So,
Well, I had bought holy basil plants. They were growing them out at the South Mountain farms. And I went back a year, I think it was 2 years later. No, I think it was a year later. And they closed it to the public. It was a wholesale nursery then. But that was the best place. I got lots of holy basil. And what I loved is somehow tomato plants were being grown with the holy basil. So those go well together. Those are
they're companion plants.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
And hello, Don. Thank you. We appreciate that. Oh, let's go to see what she says. Oh,
So, okay, I'll go ahead and shift this into talking about one of my favorite herbs. It really is. It's very different. I grow it myself. I would show pictures of how it came out in my garden, but I'm actually using my phone to be live today, so I can't show you guys the pictures. But I had a beautiful crop that just came in that grew, and it was just gorgeous. But anyway, so I do grow it myself, and I do dose it. And holy basil is also known as an herb called tulsi. So if you were to go to Thailand, they'd probably call it tulsi. This is it's pure medicine. It's pure medicine for the heart and for the chakra system and everything. It's one of the most sacred herbs on the earth, actually. It's deeply respected in Thailand and throughout Asia for its ability to bring the mind, body, spirit back into balance. Holy basil works on multiple levels. It calms anxiety, supports sleep routine, balances the nervous system, and even communicates directly with the same receptors in your brain that promotes peace and rest and gentle, powerful, and it helps with your spirit, just with your whole spirit. It also works on the GABA receptors, okay? And I'm going to get a little bit into the GABA receptors after we get talking about this. And it also helps with melatonin and the pineal gland. And it's a key player, you guys, for rest, to rest and to help the mind and to help the nervous system. Actually, holy basil, they say, cures panic attacks. So that is how beneficial it is. And it tastes yummy too. You can just add it to your food if you want to. I make capsules and I make tinctures. So these are the capsules I have on my line right here. So like I said, it reduces anxiety and stress. It acts as a natural adaptogen. It's a full-on adaptogen, which when I say adaptogen, that means that it brings down the stress level and it brings up the immunity. So you get 2-2. It's a win-win. It lowers cortisol and it balances the body's stress response. And it promotes restful sleep because it encourages the melatonin, you guys, production. It balances mood, stabilizes emotions, especially when you have high emotions and you have real strong emotion. And it helps with the mental clarity too. It helps with all of sharpens your focus, concentration by regulating serotonin and dopamine levels naturally.
yeah.
So I just don't feel like I could ever get enough of holy basil in my diet or taken as a supplement. I I do have a Thai restaurant that's around the corner, and they literally have 3 dishes where they use only holy basil. So I don't really go in there too much because I grow my own and I can cook my own, but they're really good dishes. So this herb is just, it's fantastic, you guys. It also supports adrenal and hormone health. It nourishes the adrenals, you guys, the adrenal glands, you guys, and helps balance hormones, especially when you have a lot of chronic stress going on. It enhances your immunity. It's rich in antioxidants. It's an antimicrobial. It's like everything, you guys. um, it also helps with infections and inflammation. So it does help bring down inflammation. And it also regulates your blood sugar and your energy. So it helps with the pancreas, insulin resistance. And it protects the heart. It reduces cholesterol, like significantly, a lot. If you have high cholesterol, low cholesterol, you got any cholesterol issues because you're not eating properly, this will help aid it.
Yeah,
And it just has, yeah, and it's just so calming on the nervous system. The nervous system really, really, really loves it.
Lisa Zane says you do all of that keeping up with health to only die.
Well, the name of the game is, birth means death. So you're born to die. Exactly.
Well, our bodies are born.
Yeah, we're immortal. Our spirit is immortal. Now, I'm just talking about the physical here. I just was talking about what it does for the physical body. But it's up to you on how you
want to live. Yeah.
want to live. Do you want to, yeah. You want to wake up and feel like shit? Go right ahead. Pump your body with all the toxins. If that's the life you want to live, that is perfectly fine. But I'm going to tell you what, your body's a temple, Lisa. It's a gift from the creator. And what do you do with gifts? You're supposed to honor them. You're supposed to be grateful for them. So I honor my temple. I honor my body because that is my job on this planet. So yeah, you want to sit there and, be a naysayer and say, oh, you take care of your body, all this just to die. Well, I'm going to die healthy and I'm going to go back to mother. I'm going to take this corporeal body that was given to me and I'm going to give it my best. And then when I die, it's going to go back as the best.
And I've lived my life eating what I wanted to, doing what I wanted to. And I got tired of chronic illnesses, which I don't have anymore. Allergic to things, which I'm not allergic to anymore. It's just, you make the decision. No one else can make the decision for you. And I had said something about my body, and a family member got after me. Well, how can you say that? No, you got this wrong. I'm not upset. I don't have bad body image. The only thing I have is regrets that I did not treat my body better. So now I'm changing that. So that's why I'm here with Claudene as well. And if you saw me, my body, not my face, I look a little older, but my body's about 30 years old. That's how much I've changed. I've reduced my body age a lot, only because I walk every day. I at least walk, if not run. And I put things in that I want to put that is good for me. Yeah, I do slip every once in a while. I won't tell my friend here what I ate recently. But sometimes you have to remind yourself why you don't eat those things anymore. And it makes a whole lot of difference when you go back and you eat this and it's like, yeah, I know why I haven't eaten this in a long time. And there's places that I used to love to go out to eat. I don't like them anymore. They just, it doesn't taste good. So you change. You change your habits, you change your body, you change your mind, you change your life. And all for the better.
Yeah. Okay, back to holy basil. Let's just get back on it. Okay, so Pretty, I know she knows about this herb. She's got to because it's so popular in India. I'm about to. Okay, so it also detoxifies and protects cells. It helps cleans heavy metals, which I'm always talking about heavy metals. We got to get the heavy metals and free radicals out of the body, and protects the pineal gland from oxidative damage.
Yes.
So it's really good for oxidative stress, Julie. So yeah, and that's just one of how I'm so big on that. But let's go ahead and I want to talk. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the fun spiritual facts about holy basil, and this is where India comes in play. So it has a sacred heritage in India. Holy basil, Tulsi does. It's considered a manifestation of the goddess of Lakshmi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm sure that if I'm not, you can correct me, Kirky. The goddess of Lakshmi. Yeah, it's spelled Lakshmi. And that is the goddess of abundance, health, and protection. So I know that Kirky can get some really good holy basil where she's at, and start using it. If you're not using it, you're going to see a big difference, Kirky. And you can dry it out like I did, and just dry it out. And then now I'm going to grind this up, and then I'm going to capsule it. Or you can make teas, or just eat it. It's so delicious. Now in the temples, in India and in Thailand, they plant holy basil at the entrance. It's believed to purify energy and ward off negative energy. It's basically worshipped in areas of Thailand, is what I've been told. It's a spiritual detoxifier. The aroma of fresh Tulsi leaves is said to clear stagnant energy, raise vibration, and strengthen your aura field. The element that it is, it's air and spirit. So that's the element that it is, the element of air. Holy basil is associated with air element, representing breath, spirit, and clarity of thought. It's a dream enhancer on regular uses, if you use it regularly, especially if you drink it as a tea before bed. It's said to deepen dreams and open the third eye connection during sleep. It's also an ancient tonic in Ayurvedic medicine. They say it's a rejuvenator that restores youth, vitality, and lifespan. And one of my favorite ones is that it's a bee magnet. Bees love, they love it. They're pollinators. They're attracted to it. So because of that, to me, it symbolizes abundance and divine connection with nature, since the bees love it so much. And you know how much I love my pollinators. It grows with high vibrational energy. It loves sunlight, warmth, and love. And it thrives a lot more when you speak to it and when you're gentle with it. And I know this from experience. So, because it's hard to grow. It's very hard to grow here in Arizona and in the United States. That's why you can't find it. It's not in an abundance. It's not the most, it's one of the herbs that is just, it's difficult to grow, especially here because it's so hot. It balances all three doshas in Ayurvedic. It balances the Veda, the Pitta, and the Kapha energies, grounding, cooling, and harmonizes the whole system. And sipping Tulsi tea is considered a sacred act of devotion in many cultures, especially in India and Thailand. So, yeah, any questions on holy basil, guys?
I was just double checking on all of that stuff. Happened to you? Do you have any stories? Stories of what? The holy basil? What have you had with taking it? What experiences have you had with taking holy basil?
Do you take the Bible verses in I do my discernment. I do my discernment when it comes to the Bible. I don't read the King James Bible though. There's better Bibles out there.
Yeah. Well, I just she was talking about the holy basil, and I understand she had that. But do you have any stories? And what experience have you had taking it? With taking it, so can you tell us when you're taking the holy basil? I mean, I just ate the holy basil. I don't remember much. It's been a few years since I've had it. What experience have you had with taking holy basil?
Oh, it regulates my nervous system. Yeah, it's regulating my nervous system. It's helped me with my nervous system. I don't suffer from anxiety or depression. I don't have any of that. I have full control of my of my vagus nerve. I'm not a high stress person, but then I'm always a pretty good problem solver too. So, but yeah, I've seen a lot of I've seen it do a lot. I have clients that I've taken off of 14 to 16 pharmaceuticals and nothing worked for him. He was having bad side effects. He could not get rid of his anxiety. And I'm like, take this. And I gave him 3 capsules along with some black seed oil. And within 15 minutes, he was completely calmed down. And this guy, that's the client that came in, and you had the one day we kind of had a powwow, like 2 clients came in, that young man that came in. Anyways, he was the one, and he came in, and when he was here, I don't know if you heard him, but he bought 100 capsules. So,
yeah.
And he has the same problem. He can't grow it. And he's a wonderful grower. He grows everything, but he has the same problem. He can't grow it. So he comes to me for it. So yeah, I have a lot of success rate. Like I said, if you are having a panic attack or an anxiety attack, it cures it. It takes it away. That's how powerful it is.
End up eating all sorts of junk when I feel low, but hopefully things will be different now. Yes. And have some holy basil available so that if you start feeling low, you just pop that in. And you said 3, but remember it probably reacts differently to each person. So I don't know if you want to take 3 automatically or if 2's going to work, or maybe just start.
Like the capsules? Well, his panic was so extreme. We had to go high. We had to, because we had to get through those blood barriers. Yeah, you just go in with just go low and slow. I always just say, just go low and slow. That's it. And if you just take, drink 1 tea and you put a tablespoon in there and you make your tea like that. And if you feel like you can go stronger, then go stronger. Maybe the next day after that, you may not need so much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, go ahead. Okay, so Lisa was asking about specifically with dreams. Holy basil and dreaming.
Yeah, it enhances your dreams.
So
if you're
did it enhance your dreams?
Did it enhance my dreams?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I would say I don't remember my dreams. So no. I dream, I just don't remember them. So unless they're very significant, unless they're extremely significant and it's a message that's coming through and the creator needs to get it to me, then yes, I'll remember that dream. But for me, that's the deal I have though with myself. That I get good sleep.
I understand.
I need it. I need my REM sleep. I need deep, deep, deep REM sleep for 8 hours because that's what this human needs right here so that I can be a functional human and show up for everybody the way that I need to show up. And that's why I'm talking today about, why people can't sleep. The truth about, what goes on and what could be. I mean, there could be a lot of different reasons why people can't sleep, but most of the time it's because if you cannot go to sleep on your own and you need a stimulant and you're not able to close that mind and go into no mind is what I like to call it, you've completely lost connection to your melatonin.
Wow.
Melatonin is produced by your pineal gland right here, also known the third eye.
Wow.
What else do they call it? I know it's got a couple different names.
Well, I usually call it third eye, but I didn't realize that it produced melatonin. Not really.
Yeah. Years ago, I lost connection to my third eye, to my melatonin. I lost complete connection. So I know exactly what I'm talking about on this. I've been there, done that. And I used to have to take the doctors because I couldn't sleep. The whole thing was that I was stressed out. That's what it all summed up. I had a son that was on heroin and my life was flipped upside down. I just could not sleep. My life was completely different once that happened. And it was a life that I was not prepared to live. And when my son got hooked on heroin, it was something else. And I would take anything just to get 4 hours sleep. It was ridiculous. I would take Tylenol PMs. I would take Benadryl. Any kind of sleep aid, anything that made you sleepy, cough syrup, NyQuil. I mean, all of it at once, just to get 4 hours sleep. And then the doctors put me on benzodiazepines and trazodone.
Oof.
Those are probably the most harshest pharmaceuticals that you could put in your body that's going to calcify your pineal gland. And it really cut me off. It was really bad. And I don't recommend anyone just get off of benzodiazepines because it's very dangerous. There's 2 things that a person can die from when they detox, from alcohol or benzodiazepines. Because of the GABA receptors, the way that they work on the GABA receptors, you can literally die from those withdrawals. So you got to be very careful and get yourself a good professional who knows how to detox people, knows how to detox you off of this stuff, like myself.
How did you get yourself off of that?
I had no help.
Right.
I did the hard way. I went cold turkey. I suffered for 8 months. So I don't recommend that for anybody. It was horrible. But now that I know what I know how to help people better on how to get off of the benzodiazepines. And and by the way, and trazodone, my doctor, the first thing she told me when she prescribed these to me was they're not addictive.
No, but you can't get off of it, right?
That was a really rough time in my life. I mean, that was the worst year of my life, I have to say, doing that. But at the same time, it was a good time because my son also got off of heroin. So it was, we were really each other's support at that time. I was completely just disconnected from my body's natural ability to relax and rest. And it just wasn't, it's not fun. So for those of you out there that suffer from this, hopefully this segment will help you. I'm not just talking about the science here. I'm talking about the spiritual and then the energetic balance too, you guys. Because true rest happens when the body, mind, and spirit is aligned.
Mhm.
Because that's what we're cut from. We're cut from this planet. We're born, and then we are set up to be separated from those three things. And that's what's going on with a lot of people right now. We've been separated from that until you bring yourself back in alignment with those three things. Okay, so let's talk about the pineal gland. What is the pineal gland? It's known as our third eye. It produces melatonin, the sleep hormone that regulates our circadian rhythm, the natural clock that tells us when to rest and when to rise. So our circadian rhythm, your natural circadian rhythm, wants you to go to sleep when the sun goes down and wants you to wake up when the sun goes up. I understand that some people have jobs or, have done different things in their life, and their circadian rhythm, it might be different than what the normal person. Like, we've got people who are airline stewardess, we've got bartenders, we've got, all kinds of, sorry. So I get that. Their circadian rhythm's going to be different than ours.
The
Huh?
third eye isn't between the eye. It is, but it isn't. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, it's right there, right in the middle of the forehead, right? You can actually, that's why you rub your third eye right here. You can rub it, it likes it actually when you rub it. And then we've got the GABA receptors. And the GABA receptors are very, very important. A lot of people don't know about them. I've heard that there are some people out there that are writing books about the GABA receptors. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm glad that doctors are finally, diving into these, because the GABA receptors are super important. If your body stops making GABA receptors, that's your natural tranquilizer. That's why when you're getting drunky and you're drinking, and that's what, when you start drinking and you start feeling, woo, yeah, I feel good. Those are the GABA receptors being released, being flooded all at once. And that's why you feel so happy when you start drinking in the beginning. But we all know how that turns out after a while. So if you're an alcoholic and you drink a lot, your GABA receptors are shot. They're not going to work properly. And insomnia, you will get severe chronic insomnia if your GABA receptors are not not being allowed to be your natural tranquilizer that they need to be. They slow down the brain waves and help us shift into an alert. They shift us from alert to relax, to relax situation in our mind. When alcohol and benzodiazepines are used for a long term, they overstimulate and damage the GABA receptors. That's what happens. And then it's creating a dependency and disrupts the body's natural ability to calm itself. And like I said, benzodiazepine withdrawals are extremely dangerous, you guys. So please be very careful if you're planning on getting off of your benzos. And benzos are like Xanax is one of them, is a benzos. I think there's like 4 or 5 different types of benzos out there. So when you're getting off of benzodiazepines, why they're so dangerous is because you can go into a seizure and you can die. And you can have, and when I had one of my side effects that I had an 8-month panic attack. That's what my side effect was. I could not get rid of this severe racing heart that I had for 8 months. It was horrible. I was on pins and needles all the time, and I had severe insomnia. But I suffered from severe insomnia prior to that. So my diet probably is what ruined my GABA receptors. And then on top of it, I calcified it even more. Okay, so the melatonin role. Melatonin tells your body it's nighttime. It works hand in hand with GABA. Melatonin guides the timing, and GABA provides the relaxation.
Okay.
So, the reasons why some people have a hard time sleeping, and if they do have GABA if they have issues with their GABA receptors, if they blocked them, and which I'd like to say it's blocked, they're damaged to some certain extent. Could be caused by, we have already talked about pharmaceutical damage, sleep meds, antidepressant, anxiety drugs, decent will shut down your natural receptors too. Pineal gland calcification is caused by fluoride in the water, and not just by drinking it, it also showering and cleaning yourself in it too, because your skin is a sponge, you guys. So that's another way that you can calcify. Heavy metals, the stuff that's being put over in our air is one way we get heavy metals. And in our foods, a lot of heavy metals in our foods. Processed food and sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar is a no-no. What disrupts your circadian rhythm is at nighttime. This is this is probably the worst addiction that I think most Americans have, and that's their phones, their computers, and they're in the blue light zone.
Screen time. Yeah. Whether it's a television, laptop, yeah, phone.
So bad for you. A lack of sunlight exposure. If you don't go out and get your vitamin D,
I do that.
I know we're good about that. Well, we live in Arizona, so it's easy for us.
Yes, very easy for us. Even
For,
when it's been raining this week, we don't usually get this much rain, which we are very thankful for, very appreciative of. But
best month ever. Best month ever. That's all I got to say.
I'm loving it. Yep.
And the late night screen time, it confuses the brain, you guys. Your circadian rhythm, your body naturally wants to start putting you to sleep. It wants you to make you, it wants to start that relaxation. And if you're on your computer screen, it just makes it confusing. I mean, go back to reading a book. It's so much easier on the eyes. I've gone back to reading books. I love it. I think it's really awesome that I'm taking the time to sit back and give myself an hour to be able to dive into a book. I actually read my first full book that I haven't read a book in ages. And last month I read a book and a half. I was pretty happy. And it felt good.
Right. Yep.
And I did it in a hammock.
Oh, that's great.
I did. I sat in a hammock all day long when we were in Flagstaff. We went mushroom hunting, and I sat there all day and I read a complete book.
Wow.
A silly book. It was a silly book, chapter book, but it was fun. Chronic stress blocks melatonin and GABA receptors. When we have chronic stress and it blocks the melatonin and the GABA receptors, that's what keeps us stuck in fight and flight, survival mode.
Lisa, she's not bored and tired. She's just reading and trying to educate us on what's going on and the different things that they don't teach us this in school. They do not teach us in school. They really don't pay attention to the pineal gland. I mean, they'll talk about it, but they don't think of it spiritually. They don't think of it as, I mean, they tell us about the melatonin and all, but they don't really get into it. And I know you've talked about what calcifies it. And fluoride, people, fluoride really causes calcification of it as well. Not just the metals and stuff, but our toothpaste. So really read the ingredients of your toothpaste. If it has fluoride in it, you're used to fluoride, I understand, and you might want to wean yourself off of it. Or have it once a day and do a non-fluoride the second time you brush your teeth. Unless you do it 3 times, then you make your decision. But fluoride is a big thing. Drinking out of bottles, whether they're plastic or whatever, they have a lot of fluoride in it. When you eat processed chicken, deboned chicken, the smaller the chicken that is deboned, the more fluoride is in the process. So just want to remind you guys of that as well. Sorry, but I just saw that question about you seem pretty bored. What do you expect her to do? Believe me, if you were there with her, she'd be keeping you busy.
Someone said I seem pretty bored.
Yeah, bored and tired.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, it's nutrient deficiency can also cause it. And I'm going to go back on the fluoride thing. So there's a reason why they put the fluoride attack on us. Remember, they know about the third eye. They're well aware of it. They know that it's our God's eye, but they don't want us to know. They don't want us to be able to tap into it. That's why they don't talk about this, is why you don't hear about this stuff from your doctors or anything. And they know that the pineal gland makes melatonin.
Yeah.
Why are they always trying to sell melatonin? Oh, you're tired, you can't go to sleep. Here, take some melatonin. So anyways, that was kind of the name of the game, to calcify our pineal gland so that we'd disconnect from everything, for our body, mind, and soul. Now if you're low, how I helped fix my connection to my melatonin, and I sleep like a baby now. I have no problem. When it's nighttime, I go right to sleep within 2 minutes from the time my head hits the pillow. And I sleep anywhere from 7 to 9 hours. So I'm a good sleeper now that I fixed my my GABA receptors and my melatonin. So low magnesium. If you're low on magnesium, that's also another reason why you might have problems sleeping. And I'm going to go over what some really good magnesium to take for better sleep that I take actually myself. Vitamin Bs. If you're low on vitamin Bs, that is really will make you not be able to sleep either. And zinc will interrupt melatonin and GABA synthesis. Mm-hmm. So you got to be yep. So yeah. So and I know zinc's important too, especially for our thyroid. But you just got to be careful of where you get your zinc and how you're doing your zinc and how much you're taking. That's all. You don't want to overload. The GABA receptors and the melatonin and all of that we're talking about is part of that in your head that just goes that just never shuts off. That voice in your head that just never shuts off. That's your GABA. That's always going da 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 da. And your pineal gland. And also there's another part of your brain another section of your brain that's next to your pineal gland. It's what I call the default mechanism part of the brain. That's where self is created. So these are all areas that are very close to each other. And if you can't shut that mind off, It's because you are blocked, you're calcified. And when your mind is going like that, racing like that, you're having all those thoughts, how are you going to get your downloads? How are you going to hear what the creator has to say to you? It can't come in. The information can't come in if you're always flying around with all these ideas. Is there any other questions that we should get to before I keep going?
Well, I'm going to go back to two other ones that she said. So when you did that, when you went through that mess to get off of the pharmaceuticals, that sounds like a hell-like experience. Do you suspect that you just might be in hell? At the time, yeah, she was going through it. She's not there now. She's a totally different person than the one that was there. And she wants to know, you have to take all of these herbs to keep regulated. And she did explain about the holy basil and when she takes it and how much you can take. Start slow and low. So you don't have to take anything. She also does mushroom stuff, and I'm talking good medicinal mushrooms.
We're going to get to that part.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of things you can take besides those herbs. Still, I'm pretty bored. Okay, I'm just going back. Okay.
So yeah, the stuff that I did to reconnect, the things that I did to decalcify my third eye and to get the amazing sleep that I get now, and I don't have any of these problems. Magnesium rich food. I upped my magnesium. Okay, and I do take I take different types of magnesiums. Now, the best magnesium to boost bedtime is magnesium glycinate. Okay, that is glycinate. Magnesium is one of the best ones that will help with sleep. And then magnesium L-threonate. Okay. Those are the two magnesiums that will help you. It's a great combo that really helps get you back, that will get you nice and sleepy. It doesn't work immediately. You've got to take it consistently, at least for 2 or 3 weeks, and then you'll start noticing a difference. And when you don't take it, then you'll recognize it. So those are the magnesiums that I really like, and they're kind of proven facts that those are the magnesiums to help you with sleep aid. Now, if you want to get it in your diet, go ahead, Julie.
Okay, my question was your lavender moonlight spray that has magnesium in it.
Mm-hmm.
What kind did you use in that?
That one has a glycinate.
Glycinate. Okay.
Yep. I love glycinate because it just helps for relaxation. That's my number one. And then L-threonate, I think I'm saying, is another one too, but it's not as easy as to get my hands on it. And the glycinate is just so much stronger, I feel. You can always do, so magnesium-rich foods, you can always get it through the diet. And as Julie knows, I eat a lot of avocados and pumpkin seeds.
Yes.
And spinach is another one, and bananas. Those are really rich in magnesium. So is tomatoes. Tomatoes is another one. And again, you got to be careful because, I don't know what people's diets are. If you're watching your osculates, then you're going to want to not have so much tomatoes or spinach.
Yes. Well, and also, if you have arthritis, tomatoes are not good for you.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Everyone's got to do what they got to do, but there's so many options out there. There really is. Now, melatonin boosters are tart cherries.
Ooh, I like those.
Cherries, yeah, cherries are loaded with melatonin. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that. I
Yeah.
know I love
Yeah.
them, but
I know. Were good this year. Our cherries came out so good this year.
and they weren't that expensive this year compared to previous years.
True.
So
True. True. Yeah,
not
that's true.
as expensive. Still expensive, but not as expensive.
Not as, yeah. A couple dollars cheaper. Walnuts.
Oh, I love.
I know
I
you
just
love
toasted
walnuts,
some.
huh?
Yeah, I just toasted some walnuts last night. I haven't had it in
Yeah.
a while. Yeah.
So good for melatonin booster. Really good. And then my another favorite, but they're really hard to get, goji berries.
Yeah.
I eat
haven't
a lot of
seen
goji berries. Huh?
I haven't seen them. I went to Sprouts. I haven't asked anybody, but I went to Sprouts looking for them. I still haven't found them.
If
So
I'll get you some. When I go, I'll pick you up a canister of them. I'll get you some.
if you see any, yeah.
They're so good. They're yummy. And oats are good. Oats have melatonin in it too. So so if
Oh,
you drink, yeah, yeah.
oat milk. Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My new thing right now is oat milk and saffron.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to make it for you. Yeah, I was gonna make it for you today, but anyways, I'll make it for you when
Yeah.
you come. Next time you come, you're gonna. It's so good. Um, okay, and then for GABA support, fermented food, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kefir. That, of course, go figure, huh? The
I
GABA
was going
one.
to sauerkraut. This time of year, sauerkraut is a great thing to get. It just it's very abundant in my house this time of year. So
Yeah. What about kimchi? Do you like kimchi?
I do not as much as I like sauerkraut though. I definitely like my sauerkraut. And I love going to Vienna, the Nosh market there, where the guy has a glove on and reaches in the vat of sauerkraut and brings it up. Just there's so much. It was yeah.
You know how I love sauerkraut. I can eat
Yes.
that stuff. I eat it right out of the jar. I'll just eat it.
Well,
Um,
this barrel would have been. I would every time
oh,
I think of sauerkraut and you, I think of this huge barrel. I said she'd probably get through it in about a week,
oh
if
my
that.
God.
But it
Oh
was
God, I
huge.
just love that stuff. Um, Now to detox the third eye, melon, your yeah, the third eye. So, anyways, chlorophyll works really good, but you can also just eat cilantro,
Mm.
chlorella, turmeric, sea moss, garlic. All of that stuff also helps decalcify the third eye too, the pineal gland. So just remember, when you eat real live foods, you're feeding your hormones and your light body. So now we're going to get into mushrooms. And this was my regimen that I also used to help me connect back to my melatonin and my GABA receptors. Was I used mushrooms for sleep and relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the mushrooms that I used was reishi for deep relaxation and stress reduction. Lion's mane for nerve repair and mood support. But I only took lion's mane during the day. Don't take it in the evening because it'll boost your energy. I drank chaga, which reduced the oxidative stress and supported a hormone balance. I drank chaga all day long, and I continue to do that. These are things I continue to do. I will never stop. I will never stop. Plus, I don't eat meat, so mushrooms are just that's my meat. Cordyceps, that's where how I got the tri-blend. That's where the tri-blend came up. um Cordyceps strengthened my energy flow and balanced my circadian rhythm. It's what balanced it. um Once I added the mushrooms into my regimen, It was a complete game changer, okay? Because what I also did was I had to take THC in the beginning and CBD, very, very high amounts. The panic was so bad that I had, the panic attack that lasted all day long, that I would take 100 milligrams of THC. And that is what would finally get me to relax enough so that I could go to sleep. 100 milligrams. That's a lot of THC. And with CBD, with 100 milligrams of CBD, that was for the first year. Then the second year, I went down like 75 milligrams. And each year it took me 5 years to get connected back to my melatonin. You got to think about it. It probably took me 10 years to destroy it. Mm-hmm. So fixing it in 5 years, that's pretty good. Yeah. And as each year went, I gradually, it was less and less and less and less of a dosage, to where I finally got to the 5th year. That's when I started adding the mushrooms and everything else. And I was done. I did the repair. And now I don't have to take any THC to go to sleep at all. I do take CBD though, because I like it for inflammation. So I just like CBD, period. So I take it every night. It's just my thing. So that's where I am now. And I connected back to I decalcified and connected back to my pineal gland and my melatonin. It's been about 5 years now since I've cured myself from all of that, from severe chronic insomnia. Yeah. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget it. I remember when I went to sleep for the first week. It was the greatest thing in the whole world. The first week I didn't have to use any THC. It was wonderful. It was great. It did its job. It did.
And just putting up the lion's mane. And yes, hers do not come in the jars, but I transfer into the jars. It makes it much easier.
No, they come in a paper bag. Mine come in a paper bag like
those. Yeah.
You know, and there's a reason. And reishi was the thing, Julie. I had to have high amounts of reishi while I was going through all of this. They call it the mushroom of immortality for a reason. There's a reason for that. And I always say that it is the mushroom of immortality because it harmonizes the nervous system. That's what I was doing, decalcifying and harmonizing my body.
Yep. Lion's mane helped get me off of sugar, because when I had a craving in the afternoon, I would just grab some lion's mane. I'd be fine.
And it's done. It's over with.
Yeah. If I don't have the lion's mane, they're capsules with me, because I haven't been over to Claudene's place in a while. Then I go to a coffee place, the Bean Chain in Mesa, and they have they'll give you shots of lion's mane in whatever drink you have. So it's nice to have that. Yeah, I don't get sugar drinks at all there. I just usually do a steamer, because it does nothing. I mean, the sugar kind of, they conflict with each other, so they don't do anything for you. Neither one, other than a bunch of sweetness in your mouth. But yeah,
sugar is the worst. That's my number one thing. I tell you, just get off the sugar. Get off the sugar, and you'll see a huge change in a huge shift in your body.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to create a lion's mane tea for you.
Okay.
We should. Next time we'll play around with the lion's mane when we're here. Next time you come. And then, there's a lot of herbs, you guys. There's not a lot of, there's a lot of herbs that also help with relaxation. Aromatherapy, you could do that too. Like there's lavender. chamomile, lavender mixed together, and valerian root, passion flower, blue lotus, and I do have all this stuff available. So I do grow my own lavender, and I do get my own blue lotus from Africa. So I do. If you need access to all of this, and you need to, want to purchase some of this, you guys can always go to my website. So that's www.elevatedbyclaudine.com.
Yep.
And I was just kind of wondering, what herbs do you guys use for natural sleep remedies before bed? Is there anything out there that you guys use that you guys want to, kind of let us know what you use? I mean, I always like to hear what other people do too. I don't meet too many people who say, "Oh, I sleep really good. Oh, I have a good sleeping rhythm."
I've always
But if you
been
do,
able to sleep well, but every once in a while, yeah, there's stresses and other things.
full moons, like this last
Yeah,
one we just had.
yeah, and then the tri-blend has helped a lot. The cacao helps a lot. Yes, I know it has caffeine in it, but the amount I take only is 12.5 milligrams of caffeine. I grew up loving hot chocolate at night, and that had a lot of sugar and 25 milligrams of caffeine. So I've got half the caffeine and no sugar. So there's a huge difference, and it helps me sleep. I warm up milk, and yes, it's flaxseed milk because I don't do a whole lot of other milk. I'll warm that up and put the cacao in it, and it's so relaxing. Sometimes I'll add banana to it too, just to because I love the flavor
That
and the
sounds good.
magnesium. Yeah.
That sounds good. Well, okay. I really can't. When I can't wait to make you the tea when you come here. With the saffron, because it's a very unique taste. It really does have a unique taste to it. And it makes me sleepy. Yeah, it makes me really sleepy. I've only been drinking it at night.
What?
The saffron.
Oh, the saffron. Oh, okay.
Yes.
You were talking about the lion's mane tea too, so I want to make sure
Yeah.
which one.
No. Yeah. Maybe we'll mix them. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't want sleepy stuff before I drive home. I'm just saying, because I could. It's tiring enough driving, but yeah.
Yeah. I know, but I can always make it, and you can take it home too, and just warm it up too. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give you some and show you how to make it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I do need to
Mhm.
pick up some chaga rocks though, because I miss my chaga tea.
Oh gosh, I can't go without chaga. That's I know, I drink it all day long. It's just because it gets rid of the heavy metals. That's just what I really enjoy about it. Um, but another really good thing that's really good habits to get into is exercise and movement, you guys. Light evening yoga, qigong, stretching, it helps the nervous system release tension. Or just doing little stretches, at night, just to stretch the tension out of the body, touching your toes, moving your head back, just doing little stretches. Just like how it feels good when you do it in the morning, it also feels good to do it in the evening too. Just 20 minutes before bed really helps a lot.
Well, there's one other thing you utilize at night. I'm going to go grab a piece. So, what else do you do at night?
Well, I think sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do before bed is stretch, breathe, and give your body permission to just let go.
And
Gusha. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love the gusha. Well, I do that. I do that too every day.
yep.
I got a new toy, and I got a new
Oh,
toy too.
And there's a roller with this as well.
Look at it.
Oh, wow.
I got a red light. Yeah. So I've been doing this with the Gusha and the lavender. Oh, what is that I got? Not ghee, but it's an ointment that I got. And
Oh,
yeah. And I've been doing, and then I like to, for sure, my forehead and then the back of my neck with the Gusha. But this I've been just doing right here. The red, you know how I love my red lights too. But anyways, yeah, I got that gifted to me last week. Yeah, I mean, just give your body permission to let go at night.
Yep.
If even if it's doing, something like this, having a Gusha, just stretching, it just makes a big difference. It really just hones in, and your body nervous system just starts to relax when you give that permission for it to just, okay, the day's over with. We did the best we could today.
Yeah. Yes. And your body works hard. After falling a couple weeks ago, because I wasn't paying attention, I have come to really appreciate the strength that I had in my body at the time. Now I have to rebuild my muscles. So I'm looking at
You'll heal fast. Look at my foot when I broke it, how fast I healed my foot.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I went.
You will.
I picked up a bar of black seed soap, black seed oil soap, and I have been using it on a scrape. Well, I scraped my knee, so I've been using it on that and another scrape that I got months ago, and it's the one that I got months ago was still there. Now that I put black seed oil, it's fading fast, and my other scrape is also fading fast too. It has a good strong scab on it, but it keeps reducing every day. So that has
Wow.
so that has the black seed oil. Now I have not found regular black seed oil anywhere, and I've been to many stores. So I'm still. I mean, I think I found one, but it just did not have the right energy. We'll put it that way, and so I didn't get any of it. But so you and I have to go shopping for black seed oil, so I know what I'm getting.
Well, I'm getting ready to make some. I've got a whole thing of black seeds. I got a bunch of them. I got a huge jar of them, so I'm going to get ready to inoculate that. Yeah. So go ahead and start getting that going. Yeah, get that.
Good.
The black seed oil. Get that. Yeah, get that extraction going. I got the oregano going 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's coming along pretty good. I'm keeping it close to me so no one steals it this time.
Yeah. Now, you've added oil to it. To the
black seeds?
No, to the oregano.
Yeah, I did that day. Yeah. Yeah. And then it sat outside that whole week when it was still hot. Yeah.
And
nobody stole it.
What was the type of oil that you used?
Avocado.
Avocado. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually always use avocado.
Okay.
That's my favorite carrier oil. Yeah, that's the one that I used. Yeah. It works really well with that. And I can get it as hot as I want. I put it outside, so it was still hot that week.
Yeah.
Still think it's about 110 that week. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be a good extraction.
Good.
I'm trying to fast track it because I'm behind now because of that one bottle getting stolen.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous. I guess they needed it more than you did. They probably have no idea what they got.
I know. They have no idea. They have no idea yeah, it's funny. I guess we'll get back to it. Okay, so the relationship, this is really a kind of a fun fact. The relationship between GABA and melatonin is what they call bidirectional.
Oh, back.
Okay, meaning bidirectional, meaning GABA can actually inhibit melatonin release in the pineal gland.
Oh.
But melatonin enhances GABA production through an enzyme called GAD67, creating a loop that keeps us calm and balanced.
Ah.
Yeah. And the enzyme converts glutamate into GAD67. So I always think that's kind of a fun fact right there, the way that they send energy together, you know? When both are balanced, sleep becomes effortless, melatonin sets the rhythm, GABA holds the peace. That's the perfect formula for deep sleep and spiritual restoration. So, yeah, those are some fun facts right there. When your pineal gland is active and your nervous system is calm, dreams become messages and sleep becomes a sacred ceremony.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I guess what time are we at? We're at 9:40. So I'll go ahead and just wrap this. Yeah, I guess I'll just wrap it up. Yeah, let's recap some points. Pineal gland, GABA, melatonin disconnected causes no sleeping. Can cause a lot more than that. Severe chronic insomnia. Share hope. No matter how long you've struggled with sleep, your body knows how to heal. It just needs the right nourishment, energy, balance, and time. And we just gave you some really good pointers here on on how to help you guys get some sleep. And maybe it is your GABA or your melatonin or your pineal gland. Maybe you're calcified, and that's what's blocking you from being able to get a good night's sleep. I hope this stuff resonates with you guys. Hopefully you guys will start sleeping deeply, dream clearly, and awaken more connections to your divine rhythm. So that's all I had to say.
Do you have anything going on this week? Now, you said you were going to be going to a fundraiser.
Yeah, I'm going to a fundraiser tonight. I guess I'm networking. I'm gonna go do some networking tonight.
Good, good. I have to check. I have to check with Don to see if he's going to the fundraiser. He does a lot of that stuff too.
No, I am not a Gemini, nor am I a Sagittarius.
Neither one of us.
Yeah. No, way off.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not about growing money. It's growing things that can help you and help others. That's why we grow things. Not to cash in, but to,
money's the root of all evil.
Yeah.
It truly is. It really is the root of all evil. But once you guys figure that out, then maybe things will change on this planet.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing, you said that I would do all of that if I live forever. I'm already.
You do.
Yeah, your soul does. And your body, mine's going to live another
100 years.
I was going to say which yeah, it's going to live quite a long time. So that's why I'm working on getting my body back to the way I want my body to be, as my temple, as my gift, as my strength protecting me. So yeah, I was up to 300 push-ups a day until my ankle decided it didn't like that anymore. So I had to find other ways to exercise, because you've been through it. When the lymphatic system isn't flowing correctly, then you get it in your ankles. And that would happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
It happened twice,
Mm-hmm.
didn't it?
No, this time last year, my whole right side, my right side went out, my lymphatic system went out, and then both my ankles, yeah. But I didn't swell. I only swelled on both feet and ankles, but not the right side of my body, just the left side of my body swelled up. And yeah, no, it's very uncomfortable. It's not fun.
No, it isn't.
No,
But
it's not fun. You said,
that's why we keep exercising. Like you said, the stretching is very important.
mm-hmm. And 300 push-ups a day, is that what you said?
Yeah, I was doing 300 a day.
Wow, that's a lot of push-ups.
And I got to the point where I was doing it was no big deal. Now, because of hurting, don't want to say the words damaging or anything like that. Yeah, because of the fall, I'm taking it easy on it. I'm going to start with 5 push-ups. Well, I'll probably do 15, 3 times a day, and then work from there. And I'll probably work up to 300 again. I don't think, I probably was up to more than 300 because I would do it twice a day. So it was probably 600 anyway. But I won't go that much because, like I said, my ankles did not approve. They said enough is
Yeah, no, yeah.
So we'll see what the equilibrium is. But stretching, definitely, I haven't been doing enough stretching until this happened. And I was told that I had calcified tendons. So I'm doing more with magnesium right now in order to counteract the additional calcium that isn't supposed to be in my body, or at least not sticking around my tendons. I did use some magnesium lotion, and I could tell it's working. And it came,
Yeah, mm-hmm. With magnesium, I feel like you don't feel it straight away, but use it consistently for a month and then stop, and then you'll notice it. Then you'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I do feel a huge difference on it and not on it. So,
right. And if your body is not used to it, like you said, slow and low and slow, um, I used a lot to begin with, and I think I overdid it, but I'm going to start it again and just a little at a time because there's certain spots that I can feel that I need it, and that's the only ones I'm going to concentrate on. And do it right before I go to bed instead of all day long. And remember, everybody, that we talk about calcification and all. There's 4 minerals, and sodium and potassium have to be balanced. The other 2 are calcium and magnesium. When you allow calcium to build up and to dominate your body, there's a lot of cramps, a lot of problems, and that's why you need to balance out with your magnesium. Oh my goodness, Mr. Victor. Hello, Mr. Victor. A little bit late. You made it 12 minutes ahead of time. So that's all.
he probably just woke up.
Woke up. He take a nap.
Oh, what time is it out there? I thought it was early in the morning out there. Is it late at night?
Late at night. Yeah.
Oh, late at night. Okay.
So it's about 6:48. It's not late. It's about 6:48 there. I know he'll correct me and tell me what time it is. And we had Curti earlier, and she's 12 and a half hours away. And Victor, I don't know if he's 7, 8, or 9, because they change their daylight saving time before we do. So I don't know what it's at right now. Yep. It's 7 in the evening. Okay.
Oh, it's not too bad. That's a good time.
Yeah. Dinner time. What are you having for dinner? Or 11 minutes in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Then you've got it. If it's 11 minutes in, then you're like 8.5 hours away. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought we were all on the hourly time except for uh, India because they're 12.5 hours away from us. So you've got that going on. What are your hours this weekend? Are you opened at all?
Why? What's going on this weekend?
No, I'm just asking for people who want to come in and
Oh,
see you.
like, is there a holiday that I didn't know about?
We'll see. We'll see if they're going to make a holiday out of what's coming up Saturday. Just saying. Anyway, again,
No, I just got what am I up to right now? I am just doing my lives right now and writing my article. Remember, I have the article I have to write every month too, so that keeps me the first of the month like I'm, focused on writing my article for the magazines, and then just doing the 2 lives, and then just being busy here, and I'm just doing some networking.
is there any new products? You know, you're working on the holy
Oh yeah.
all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I got my the bug spray. I got the bug spray that I'm coming out with.
Oh.
Yep. I've got that. I've got a couple of fur baby products that I'm going to be coming out with. But right now I'm focusing on my bug spray because I have a feeling that we might need that the Citrel bug spray because of all the rain we got.
Yes, we do. I can tell you that.
Okay, so what do you got going on over there with the mosquitoes? Because I don't really have anything over here at my facility. I've seen like 1 or 2.
Oh, there's a lot.
So
yeah,
I'm hearing from other people, my clients are like, do you have anything? And I'm like, I am. But to make the hydro water, it takes a minute. So I did order some, and it looks like I'm going to probably have to grow some citronella now myself. We haven't had problems with mosquitoes for a while, so I haven't used my bugs. I haven't had to make it in a couple years, to be honest with you. So, and then when I do I got the packaging, I got the label done. I'm just waiting for that water to come in. The citronella water, I like that over the essential oil. Okay, it so much better. So it looks like I'm going to start growing some citronella then. I think I'm going to do it. And along with when you purchase it, I'm also going to, what will come along with that spray will be some hand dipped citronella incense sticks.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I want people to see how citronella is smoked, the incense, and it smells so good, Julie. What I've been doing is I got these great big ones. Citronella incense are really big. They're like 3 feet. And I buy these all the time. So when I go kayaking or whatever, paddleboarding, I put them, down on the ground to keep the bees, the smoke, the bees and stuff away and the flies, and they work. I've been putting one in the back door and one in the front door. And I'm telling you, I can keep the doors open all day and not one mosquito comes in. So the stuff works. They do not like citronella at all.
No. They don't like cinnamon. And cloves as well. But the
okay, yeah, Victor, and I'm making limonella with citronella. Citronella works better than limonella, but I could combine the 2 together, make it even more potent. I am making candles too, Julie. We're going to make candles.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do he's on it. And see, the lemongrass and all that other stuff that they say that you can use if you can't get citronella, it's not the same. No. Citronella is what they don't like.
Well, and I'm hearing lemon balm along with the citronella. The lemon balm. Not sure why, but there's, lemon balm and citronella.
Yeah, it does, even lemongrass, whatever, because they don't like citrus, period. We can put all the citrus we want in there, but as long as we have the citronella, it just makes it stronger. Yeah. It does. It works.
Yeah.
Yes, and Victor, okay, so I got all of I just last week, I hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't know, I'm still dealing with some issues here. I got a new internet service. I got a new phone service with cell phone and with landline. Hold on a minute, you guys.
It's
Oh, hi.
10 o'clock, but somebody's here.
And you too.
Oh, she got there quick. Did you have your door unlocked?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting right here by the door. No, the UPS man always comes in from the back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the UPS man, yeah.
Oh,
that's why I left it unlocked.
Okay. I always thought you had the front. And it's like, what? That was too quick for
No, I'm in the back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm in the back today. No, I'm in the back today. And I was waiting for these packages. It looks like the Citronella water came.
Yay!
The hydro water came. So, yeah, now I can make it. There's the only thing that I was waiting for.
You were calling it and it came in.
Oh. Okay, so anyways, Victor, I got all of that stuff transferred over, and there's been some kinks, and there's still some kinks because I can't get my camera turned on my laptop. That's why I'm on my phone today. So as soon as I get all these kinks out, let me talk to. I don't know if Friday night will work for Anne. That's the only thing. Let me message her. I'll message her today because I think she works Fridays. Okay, so Fridays just work good for you, period. Okay. All right. Okay, let me talk to Anne today and see how Friday works for her and see if there's a Friday that, and we got to figure out all this timing too, Julie.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I do something on Fridays.
I've got Anne.
And other people do things on Fridays.
We were just going to do one live. I wanted to do a live with him and Victor together.
Oh, okay, cool.
On autism.
Okay. Sounds
and
good.
Spirituality. Yeah, and would just be a special little thing that, you know what I mean, just something to do. But trying to get, because we've got Anne, who's 7 hours behind us. We've got Victor in Louisiana, who's 3 hours ahead of us. And then we've got Victor in Sweden, who is ahead of us, right?
What time is Louisiana?
Or no, Victor in Louisiana is ahead of us too. 2 hours ahead of us.
2 hours, not 3, but 2. Yeah. And
so he's got 2 hours. Yeah.
Hey, you guys might want to wait until after the. Let me see what day that would be. Like after the 3rd of, or on the, and after the 3rd of November, because we changed to 1 hour difference. And also Victor will be closer to us.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So just check on that time. 6 to 7 ahead from Julie and 14 from Anne. Anne is 14 ahead of you. Okay. So, yeah.
We'll wait till after November then, Victor, because if that'll be easier.
Because the times will be closer.
Yeah, it'll be easier that way, yeah. So this is going to be a really fun one to get together because it'll be all these different hours.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun. But you guys can figure it out. All righty.
For sure.
Well, tonight we do have Tuesday night class. So anybody who wants to join us, yes, even you, Victor, I know it's in the morning, but you're on odd times. I see you popping up at different times throughout the night and day. But maybe you need help with your sleep as well. And let's see. So that's Tuesday night. Tomorrow morning, I have no idea who I am going to be interviewing. I felt like maybe, hey, if you guys want to do it tomorrow morning, I'm down. Unfortunately, it'd be in the middle of the night, and she wouldn't have enough time to prepare. But so I'm not sure who I'm.
I said she'd come on your show for you, but you'd have to give her advance notice, I'm
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, no,
more
but she
than,
said she would do it for you.
but not less than 24-hour notice. Yes. Um, and then what's next? Um, Wednesday night will be Angie and Don. Thursday morning, maybe, will be Don and Shauna. I will be back with Scott on Friday night live happy hour with Bonnie. I'm not sure who her guest will be this week. I don't think, but I could be wrong, that Susan will be on this Saturday. She is getting back from her cruise, I think, before then, but she was a little under the weather, so I don't know if she'll be ready to do live on Saturday. Sunday, Psychic Sunday with Jess and Bonnie, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then Monday night, you and Anne at
And
5:22 p.m. And then we'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully in the same place.
Yep.
9 in the morning.
Look at all the seeds that I got from that. The holy basil seeds.
Oh wow! I
Cool.
love the smell of basil seeds. I just love it.
I know, but I got a lot of seeds. I'm super excited. I'll never have to buy seeds again. 9 in the evening in USA is 3 in the morning for me.
Oh.
See, it's all about planning. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, 10 USA time is 6 to 7 hours later in Sweden. It's only 6 to 7 during winter time. So so you guys got to figure that out. I'm sure you'll work on it.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till after November because if we lose an hour, then that's perfect. That'll be better for us.
Yeah. Well, you're fine no matter what. Arizona stays steady. It's everybody around us.
No, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you know what I meant.
I know, but it's kind of funny. Arizona's almost like the sun, and the planets, the other time zones, go around us.
Yeah. Yep. One of the reasons why I wanted to move here is because they didn't do daylight savings. That was like I always thought daylight savings was stupid. Always. It never made any sense to me.
To me, it's a waste of time and money.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's just pure dumb. And the whole reason why they did it was there was a really silly reason. I remember reading oh gosh, I wish I could remember. Hopefully I'll remember. But yeah, the reason why they did it, not for the farmers, because it didn't help them at all.
It didn't make a difference to them because they do from sun up, sun down. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
They were claiming it would save money, it would do this, it would do that. Yeah. In Texas, in September, I know this because I lived there at the time and watched it happen. 7 a.m. in the morning, it was dark outside, and the kids, elementary school kids, are walking to school. If they lived in the neighborhood, they walk to school, and it's dark. And it's basically a month and a half before the time changes that it's normal again. So I never thought that was good, especially for children going to school.
Okay, so this is what Google says, okay? Capital search, okay? Daylight savings time was created primarily to conserve energy and make better use of daylight. It was first implemented in the United States in 1918 during World War I to save on fuel costs by extending the workday into evening hours when there was more sunlight. That was to make us work more and longer hours. Yeah. The idea was to reduce the need for artificial lighting and this save energy, although often attributed to farmers. They did not necessarily support the change when it was adopted. But that was it. They wanted us to work more hours, to add more daylight, save more hours in the daylight, and they blamed it that it was going to be useful for the farmers. That's what it was, yeah.
Well,
and all the farmers are like, no, it's made it worse.
yeah. And the energy by artificial light inside, and you have more sun later at night. And with Arizona, in 1968, the Arizona legislature said it's too hot. We're staying with the normal.
Oh, okay. So because of our heat, we got this good.
Yeah.
Because I think we're the only state that no, there's two more states that don't do daylight savings, right? There's isn't there a total of 3 states that don't do daylight savings?
What states don't? Sorry. What states do not do daylight savings time? Arizona and Hawaii. Hawaii is
Okay, so
always 3 hours difference than Arizona. Always 3 hours difference.
Okay, so it's just 2 states then. Okay, I thought it was 3.
Yep.
But
yeah, and hey, there's another one to go to. Just kidding. But yeah, and I've heard on airplanes, why don't these are obnoxious people, but why doesn't Arizona change? They're stupid and all this. Like, no, we're the only smart ones. We don't want it to be 110 at 10 o'clock at night. Silence. Like, don't tell us we're not stupid. You guys, yeah, anyway.
Wow. Humans are just something else, aren't they?
Yeah. And well, and the other thing is even nurses and doctors throughout the states that do change will tell you there's always problems with people because of the daylight savings time changes. So we're not the crazy ones, but yeah.
No, we're not. We're the smart ones. We don't have to deal with it. I think it's great. I love it. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to move to Arizona, because they didn't do daylight savings. I was like, oh, that sounds wonderful.
And every state would save money if they would stop it.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
be on the normal, natural way of things.
There's no need for it.
No. Nope. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. I really appreciate it. I hope this information helped you. Please remember, if you have any questions, you can email us, but that is Claudene's information. Get a hold of her if you have any questions about getting off of your addictions. Right? Plants over pills. Have a great one. We'll see you later.